Okay, hi you guys, it's Kaden King and welcome back to my channel. I'm like, I don't even know. I am like so, I don't know, I'm like so scared to film this video, which it's not that I'm scared to film this video, I just think it's stupid, I guess, because it's like been so long, like Kaden, get a grip, like get over yourself type of thing. It's so funny because like anytime like I bring it up around my mom, she's like, shut the hell up, you knew him for 10 days. Like, she thinks because I only saw like Reed for 10 days, like we didn't have a relationship. Like she erases like I don't know, like the 8 months I talked to the man, like she thinks like, I don't know. Anyways, I talked to the man every day for 8 months. So like, hello, like you build a relationship. Like I talk to him more than I talk to you, mom. So I don't know. It's just funny. But the only reason like I'm still talking about him is because like, see like, oh, whoops. Like the only reason like is because it like comes up still. And like, that's in case like, oh, I guess this is a package from him. So did I request the package? Kind of, but like, anyways, point being, like, it's just not exactly that. Like, I thought it was done, and then I asked for a favor, so, like, it's not done. I don't know if you'd call, well, I don't know if you'd call it a favor. Maybe it's not, I don't know, maybe it's a favor, maybe it's not. I don't know what you'd call it. I call it trying to come up with weird ways to heal my trauma of whatever. So, I thought it would make for a very beautiful, lovely little story time because I was not expecting to come home this morning and find this on my front porch. But lo and behold, I did. So anyways, point being, I don't even know how to explain this story. I don't know where we're going to start. So I guess the thing about Reed is when I dated Reed just never understood jewelry. And I think he like thought it was just like, I guess the way to put it is Reed always thought jewelry was a waste of money. Whereas like I always tried to explain like jewelry to me is like a symbol of love and like how like it's not about the money, it's about like the idea of how much you have to work to buy the item, to give it to someone, and it's hopefully someone you care about, and it shows like how much you love that person. And maybe my mom brainwashed me into that, maybe movies brainwashed me into that, or like, you know, with all my exes, like, see, like these are, you know, pieces from my mom, pieces from my stepdad that's no longer my stepdad, these are pieces from Victor, my ex, who's no longer with me. But like when they were given, there was so much love and thought poured into them that they've just always meant a lot to me. And the nice thing is, like, even Kyle, hello, like, even boys, like, even BYU boy Nathan that I dated for, like, a minute, like, I have a piece of nice jewelry from him, like, that I can just hold on to and cherish. And a lot of the time, like, I was not asking for a lot of these things. Like, I thought I was into jewelry, and then I met Victor, and Victor's, like, showed me, like, a whole new world to jewelry, and, like, he was into jewelry, like, and therefore, like, he wanted me to have nice things. Like, it wasn't always necessarily, like, me asking for something. Like, I'll never forget, like, me and Victor got in this ugly fight one day about me piercing my ear, and I pierced my ear, and as mad as he was, like, he did not tell me, went out to the jewelry store and bought me a diamond to go in that earlobe. Like, as mad as he was, he's like, no, you're gonna have a nice diamond. Like, I would have worn anything, right? But, like, he's like, I want you to have a nice diamond in your ear. So, like, point being, like, jewelry has just always meant a lot to me, and the joke between me and Reed that we never understood was he thought jewelry was stupid, and he never gave his wife, I don't think, anything ever, except, I'm pretty sure explicitly that I know, he said he's never given his wife anything except probably the ring on her finger. And the man's a millionaire, and I hope you know, she's not wearing some big rock on her finger. It's the one that, like, he bought her when they were, like, babies. And, like, lo and behold, it's probably the tiniest diamond ever, or there's probably not even a diamond there. It's probably a gold band, and I don't even think Reed has worn his wedding band for a long time. So it was just always a very funny joke between me and Reed with jewelry because he never understood it, and it was like pulling teeth to even get him to go into a jewelry store. And I don't know, it's just always funny. And then when we went to Vegas, we went in a bunch of jewelry stores, and I was just like, oh, I was not drunk, but highly intoxicated. So my, like, conscience? I don't know, my etiquette meter was, like, just didn't exist, right? I was going in every jewelry store trying on everything, and, like, that turned into a fight, which ended up being a really funny joke about how he told me to fucking chill in Gucci. At the time, it was traumatizing, but it became a very funny joke to fucking chill, and, like, that's our thing. And we just always had these, like, things about jewelry. Hence, what we're getting to right now is, when it came to, it was Halloween, I think, and I was like, man, this guy's so rich, like, I don't know what to get him. Like, trying to come up with a gift to get him for, like, a boo basket type thing during Halloween was, like, the hardest thing ever. And again, it was another funny joke. Reed didn't know. Like, he's been married for 20 years. More than 20? I don't know. He's been married for a long time. So, obviously, like, boo baskets are a whole new thing to him, too. So, like, this was just another funny opportunity to show my love to Reed. But I was trying to come up with so many things to put in the boo basket because this man can buy anything he wants. And I came up with the clever idea, and I just thought it was special. So I guess I have to open this, and I'm scared to open it because I don't know if it's going to highly make me happy or highly disappoint me, and I'm really scared. And another funny thing is I have not talked to Reed probably in months, and the joke was I asked for this request, and even though we haven't talked, and even though this is where I go back and forth was, does he care about me or not? He went to FedEx, sorry to FedEx, I think you're the most expensive place on the planet to ship something. And he expedited this to me. And it just confuses me. I texted him about it, and we'll see if I get an answer. So just a little update. The man doesn't give a shit. He just wanted to get me at, like, there's no intermeaning. He just didn't give a fuck and sent it that way because he's rich. So that's the update. He does not give a shit about me. So, well, maybe gives a shit about me, but, like, it's just done for sure. So, but I was like, why did you FedEx this? Like, you could have, like, dropped it at USPS, and it's during Christmas, right? Like, shipping's expensive to begin with. Like, you could have spent nothing and just, like, let me get it when I get it, probably like end of January. And he went to FedEx and he express shipped this to me. And like, it shows you how he does things, which I really love. He just always does the best of the best. And it just kind of makes me like curious, like why? Like, I have it in my head that he wanted me to have it for Christmas, and that's probably me being super delusional. But like, again, like, you do still care? Anyways, I don't know. We can't get into that lore of this. That's not the point of this video. That's just other wounds that we're not exploring today because I don't have the capacity for it. But I guess I have to show you guys what this is to explain the rest of the video. Look at these muscles. I feel like they look so gross. See, like, this is where we like, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, but like, just even the fact that like, it has his handwriting on it, you know, it's like just a thing that, I don't know, it's stupid. I know, it's stupid. I just have stupid feelings and stupid thoughts that don't matter. But, so, I don't know why I thought there would be a note, because I'm delusional, but no. Anyways. So I thought it would be so funny to send Reed Tiffany's for his boot basket because he thinks this brand right here is so stupid, such a waste of money, so delulu, so dumb, that I thought it'd be so funny if I gave it to him. Plus, I don't think his wife has ever bought him jewelry, so I thought it would be just so cute to say like, oh, I was the first that gave you A, your first Tiffany's special, B, first person to give you jewelry, and then 3, I don't think I could ever see you throwing this away that you would have to remember me forever. So that was me being cute. But then the second gag of this gift is that he would open it thinking it's jewelry, and he would pull out this Tiffany spoon. So like the joke would be that it's not jewelry, it's a spoon. This isn't giving me the feeling that I wanted it to. Sorry, I'm like taking, like my thoughts are like going everywhere. But yeah, I just thought it was a really clever way of giving him something that I cared about. I don't know. I just thought it was funny, and like when you're in a relationship, there's like the big spoon, the little spoon, or like spooning, just cuddling, and like that's one of my favorite things to do with him, which he probably got so annoyed by. Or we took this bath one time and just, I don't know, cuddled, and it was just cute. But the funny thing is, I was going to engrave on it when I sent it to him, was fucking chill. I just didn't know if that was good etiquette to ask Tiffany's to put that on something. Yeah. Anyways, point being, so I gave him the spoon, and I don't know, me and like, so my sales associate at Tiffany, sales associate sounds annoying, but that's what everyone calls them, so I feel like you have to. But so my friend that I went to high school with works at Tiffany's. He is the one that always helps me at Tiffany's because he's not a prick like all the other ones are sometimes. So I don't know. I told him this like whole story, and like we like, I don't know, just this whole planning of it was like, so it was probably more about the planning of everything than like the actual object, but like the object also worked very well. And I think when I gave Reed this spoon and like told him the story, like I don't, like me being Delulu, like this is just me in my own little world of like, oh, I'm so like, and I tried really hard. So yeah, I don't think Reed really loved it, but like, funny point being is I gave him the spoon, whatever, like here we are, not together. But a couple months ago, I was thinking, you know, like, I still have feelings for this man. I'm still struggling. I'm still processing this. I'm still going to months and months of therapy. I just thought it would be so therapeutic if I went to Tiffany's and bought the same exact spoon. So I go to Tiffany's and I try to go get this spoon. That was the idea. I went into Tiffany's, didn't talk to Reed. I hadn't contacted him in months. I went into Tiffany's. I was like, hi, I want to get the spoon again. Like, can you help me find it? Are they still available? My friend is like, there is one left in the company. And I thought to God that it was meant to be, that the fates were aligning, that this spoon exists. There's one left. And I thought, well, that's just even more special. Reed will have one. I'll have one. It'll just be this little cute magical thing between us. I was so sad to find out like 2 weeks later they couldn't find the spoon. So it wasn't at my Tiffany store, and they had to like fulfill it, right? So fulfillment was trying to fulfill the order and was looking for where the spoon could, and they couldn't find it. A couple weeks went by, they still couldn't find it. I'm starting to panic because I had the idea of getting this other spoon and just I was honestly gonna put it on a necklace. Now that I'm holding this one and I put it up to me, it's kind of massive to be on a necklace. But that was my plan with it. And then anyway, so they couldn't find the spoon, and then I'm like, "Ugh, it freaking sucks," because I had it in my head that I was getting the spoon. And then I got so like, I don't know, caught up in it or desperate that I ended up texting Reed, and I was just like, look, I know this spoon doesn't mean shit to you. Can I have it back? I will pay you for it. I will pay for the shipping. I don't care. You don't give a shit about it anyways. It meant something to me. I want it back. And I didn't know what I was going to get in response. I said it in a really nice way. And then his response was pretty much like, yeah, you can have it back. And I was kind of emotional at that moment, but like I was kind of pissed off. I was like, okay, like you could at least pretend to care. Or, like, obviously you don't give a shit if you just want to give it back. Because I was kind of like, again, Delulu. And I hope I had it in my mind that he'd be like, didn't like that he wouldn't want to give it back. That he would just be like, well, I kind of would like to keep it. Like, it means so much to me. Or like something along the lines of like, it means a lot to me. Can I keep it? Then it would have like made me feel a little warm and fuzzy, I guess. But obviously he was like, I'll go to FedEx tomorrow. It's like, okay. So yeah, I don't. So basically to this whole saga, then he just is like, yeah, I'll send it back. And I'm like, okay, well, do you give a shit? And he was like, I'm sick. I'm with my kids. What else did he say? Like he was, I don't know if nice is the right word. Like I'm trying to think like if I walked into a business and I didn't know you and you were like, not polite is the right word, but just like, what do you call that? Like just, I guess a polite social exchange between strangers. That's what it felt like. And I guess that's why I get so delulu in my mind, because I feel like my mind and my heart like has to like cling to something. And I think that's why I'm clinging to the idea that like he didn't just like throw it in USPS. He went to FedEx and I have to make up this delulu story in my mind that like he wanted to get it to you before Christmas and he wanted to have it to you for Christmas. And the other joke is like when we went through October when I was dating him to Christmas, I remember asking like, because the man was going to get me nothing for Christmas. Let's be real. He would have not gotten me a thing or called me or anything on Christmas if I didn't encourage something. So I asked him when we were dating, like for Christmas, can I have a $400 bracelet? Because I know a millionaire can afford a $400 bracelet and it would mean nothing to this person because I see that man blow money out of his ass all day and drive a $200,000 car. And like, he had given me money in the past, like it was nothing. Like he had given me like 10 times that, like just, and not cared. But the fact that I just wanted him to go pick a bracelet and send it to me, anyways, I digress. I'm getting emotional. Let me calm down. So, point being, the joke is, I never got that for Christmas ever. So now it's kind of funny that, full circle moment, he gave me Tiffany's for Christmas. And that is the way my little Delulu heart works. But point being, now I kind of feel dumb for asking for the spoon back. I'm not actually, I am, but I'm not. I guess I just feel like a loser for even texting him in the first place. But I guess if like I had to feel like a loser again over this whole thing, like I'm glad I have my spoon back because it means something to me, and I have this big jewelry collection, and that Tiffany spoon can go right with it, and it can be a memory of him. And like the other thing like that is kind of nice about like instead of buying a Tiffany spoon and having like mine back, I like the idea that like, this is so dumb, that the spoon like sat in his house and like he's like held the spoon and like, I don't know, like it just like, it's like, even I have a t-shirt of his, it's the ugliest t-shirt in the world, it says Save Ferris, which, no offense, I think that's a stupid movie, but like he loves that movie and it's his t-shirt and I can't throw it away because I just love the fact that like it's his shirt and he's worn it. So same thing with the spoon, I just like that it was his and now I get to hold on to it. So that's my little Christmas story for you guys. Yeah. Hey, I got through this whole video and didn't cry. Pretty good, huh? But anyways, that does it for the story. I don't know what else to say. Love you guys.